Well, it's that time again for the old Kaboodle kit. So this one is going to be the industrial one. I'm really excited about this one. It was a lot of fun to put together. I get to, rediscover all of my stuff and put it together for you guys. And so let's just get right into it because there's a lot of different things in here. Now, a lot of you keep wanting some of these pickle bags. So I decided to put some of the little smaller elements in these little bags so that you guys could have a couple of them. Let me put those to a side just for a second. We'll go through the small things last so I don't, lose stuff. Keep it together. Now, you're going to get some different cards. Some of them will be the same, some will be different, just to keep you guys on your toes. But I think pretty much all of these will be about the same, and then this one last one will be different. So this is an example of some of the cards or tags or whatever you decide to use them. Now, this is my interpretation of industrial. It may not match your definition, but let's work with this together. So I have some canceled checks here from the 1940s. I've used these in other projects and they really look super cool when you do collage work with them. Yes, this is some screen, but it'll be pretty cool what we end up doing with this. I will show you an example when I'm done here. Here are a couple of rent receipt slips and some tickets, some old stamps, those redeemable kind that they used to do way back when. Here are some receipts to a paycheck to the Missouri Pacific Lines. I put in a couple of those in there. These are some really neat pages. I have to thank Darla for this. She gave me this book and it has beautiful stuff in here. Look at these. Oh, I guess if I got into the view of the camera, it'd be helpful. But anyway, everyone will get a little pack of that. I'll explain later what this is. It's an embossed black cardstock. We'll get into that later. An inventory tag. I didn't have enough to put a full page, so I cut these in half, but I thought if we just cut out, different words and put them in the journal somewhere, I just liked the color of the paper and then the fact that it was, written on a real typewriter. So we could just cut some words out of there. Here is another I guess it's a receipt or anyway, it has to do with the Missouri Railroad Company. It has to do with a paycheck. So we got two of those. And I like the size of this ledger paper, so get one of those. I threw in some of this craft paper. This came from some packaging, so there's a piece of that. Here's another book that has some pretty cool stuff in it. So I threw in a couple of pages of those, and we will work with these with the kit. Also, as you can tell, I love craft, anything craft color. So this is a bag. You'll see what we do with that later. And then a piece of cardstock of craft paper. And then quite a few different types of ledger papers. Oh, and this also is, you recognize that, where you would put in some photographs. I have a good plan for that too. And then a larger piece of a ledger paper and a piece of map. Thank you very much, Darla. another piece of ledger paper. These are not, you know, tea stained or dyed or anything. These are printed this way. And I have a packet of various styles. So, you know, each kit will have a different one, but you'll have two of those that'll be in there. And look at this. Is this cool or what? Again, Miss Darla to the rescue. She sent me a bunch of cool stuff. And so I picked a few to put into this kit, and I saved a few to put in a future kit. This came out of some kind of a book that had all these specifications for motors and stuff. So that was kind of cool. And this is a blueprint. It's not a copy. It's a real one. And some of these came from the 20s, and some are the 30s. Anyway, the dates that they were drawn, they're down there on the bottom. Very cool stuff. And then one piece of vintage ledger paper. Then one of these interdepartmental correspondence. I just think these are cool. And so you'll be getting one of these. And then one regular file folder, which it'll become clear in a second why you're getting the file folder. And then a piece of canvas that can be used in working with the journal that we might be making, that we will be making. All right, now for the yummy stuff. Let me open this up so that in case it starts going all over the place, I can capture it. Let's see what's in the first pickle one. And you may say, oh, what am I going to do with that? Well, you know, sometimes you got to use your imagination. This is packing tape. You know, you just wet that and that glues down. Interesting things we can do with that. Here is some copper tape, and here is some silver tape, and imagination time. And one of these. Okay. I can see your wheels turning. Sometimes things are not so obvious. That's the fun part. All right, so now I put in a couple of these. You know how these work. They work with these so that you can put paper in your journals. I love working with these. So we've got two of those. Everyone's going to get a different. They're all, I think a lot of them are different. Is an old match cover, and we could do some fun stuff with that. Yes, it will become clear what we're going to do with that. And oh, and here are some cute little. I just put them in here because they were small. I thought these were cute. Look how cute those are. Anyway, so we have a couple of those. Oh, cute too. Hello. Gasket. You have to have a gasket in industrial. Not gasket. Let's get that clear. Yes, and I did make some of my vintage tape. That will be included. And, oh, I forgot to measure anything. But anyway, this is about 11 inches, and there's 2 rows. So, you know, almost 2 feet of tape to play with. And then here's a couple of more tags. And a couple of cards. Okay. Oh, hello. And a couple of little old price tags. Okay. So that goes in here. I kind of overpacked this one, huh? Maybe I should put some of these in here. I don't know if you can hear the thunder and lightning. There's storm just decided to roll through when I decided to film. How do you like that? Let's see we got that. Then, of course, you have to have some little stuff to play with. Glue down, make tassels, whatever it is you want to do. I had already put a little pack together with a few things. And then Miss Darla, she sent a whole bunch of packs too, so I kind of combined them a little bit. So these are some of the things that you'll have, some buttons. And they're all going to be a little bit different. Look at those, pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Let's see here. And you can see, you know, they're just small. And then in here, I'm not going to take it out, but I've got a few rusted, what are these, clips? Let me see right there. And I put them separately because they're not sealed. They are rusted. So once you get them, if you want to seal them up, all you have to do is put a little Mod Podge or something, some kind of a medium over it, or spray them with some kind of a sealer, and that'll be the end of that. If you don't like the feel of the rest. So you'll get a, I thought I had, well, there's 3 in there. I'm not sure how many I'm putting. So, I tried to rush. It's still over 10 minutes I've been showing this stuff. Oh my gosh. And I thought I was going fast. Okay, so we have all these goodies. It'll take me time to get those. So let me show you an example of what I've already made. Now, oh, I forgot one thing. You're going to get one of these sleeves. I forgot to put it in my sample pack. One of these plastic sleeves. All right. So this is made with a file folder. So that's why you've got the file folder. And then pretty much everything in this. Uh-oh, I also forgot to show you one other thing. I am slipping. All right. Oh, dear. Let me go get it real quick. It's important. And you're getting 12 inches of an antique measuring tape. It's a canvas kind. So you're going to get a foot of that. All right. So, uh-oh, do you hear that? Spooky. Okay. So like I said, this is made with the file folder. And what I did, I'll be showing you once we get this, when we start working on the kits. I will show you what I did to get this look, and we'll do that together if that's the way you want to make yours. And here is where I put the screen. Hello, is that cute or what? And then the, wherever that went, the embossed, let me find it. Oh dear, where'd it go? See, there's just too much stuff in this kit. Okay, this was like a bingo card that I had a folder for, so I embossed it here on some black cardstock. And so what I did, not my idea at all, you get the, well, I'm not going to show you how to do it. We'll do it together when we do it. But anyway, this is an example of what I did with these. So if you're wondering what that was, I'm not going to get into how to do that. And so again, this is just an example. These are the papers and all the stuff that comes in the kit. That's what's in here, and I will be showing you how to do this and put this together. I think it's kind of fun, and we might do something else different in here in the back. And then also with the papers, if you don't want to do that, you would be able to make, you know, just a traditional size journal with all these goodies. And anyway, fun. It's all fun. I'm rushing because I can see the lights flickering. I think this term's getting a little worse. So, if you want to make one of these with all of this yumminess right here, you need to run. Yes, run and go get your industrial Kaboodle kit that will be in my shop, and then we can have fun playing with all this yummy goodness. Thank you.